They replied, "To hear is to obey," and arming themselves they set out for the house of Nur al Din Ali. Now about the Sultan was a Chamberlain, Alam al Din Sanjar hight, who had aforetime been Mameluke to Al Fazl; but he had risen in the world and the Sultan had advanced him to be one of his Chamberlains. When he heard the King's command and saw the enemies make them ready to slay his old master's son, it was grievous to him; so he went out from before the Sultan and, mounting his beast, rode to Nur al Din's house and knocked at the door. Nur al Din came out and, knowing him, would have saluted him, but he said, "O my master, this is no time for greeting or treating: listen to what the poet said, Fly, fly with thy life if by ill overtaken; let thy house speak thy death by its builder forsaken: for a land else than this land thou mayst reach, my brother, but thy life thou'lt ne'er find in this world another." "O Alam al Din, what cheer?" asked Nur al Din, and he answered, "Rise quickly and fly for thy life, thou and the damsel, for Al Mu'ín hath set a snare for you both, and if you fall into his hands he will slay you. The Sultan hath despatched 40 sworders against you, and I counsel you to flee ere harm can hurt you." Then Sanjar put his hand to his purse and finding there 40 gold pieces took them out and gave them to Nur al Din, saying, "O my lord, receive these and journey with them. Had I more I would give them to thee, but this is not the time to take exception." Thereupon Nur al Din went in to the damsel and told her what had happened, at which she wrung her hands. Then they fared forth at once from the city, and Allah spread over them His veil of protection so that they reached the river bank where they found a vessel ready for sea. Her skipper was standing amidships and crying, "Whoso hath aught to do, whether in the way of provisioning or taking leave of his people, or whoso hath forgotten any needful thing, let him do it at once and return, for we are about to sail." And all of them saying, "There is naught left to be done by us, captain," he cried to his crew, "Hallo there! cast off the cable and pull up the mooring pole." Quoth Nur al Din, "With a bound, O captain!" and quoth he, "To the House of Peace, Baghdad."—And Shahrazad perceived the dawn of day and ceased to say her permitted say. End of Project Gutenberg's The Book of a Thousand Nights and a Night, Volume 2.